Hello, St. Mark Parish family. Father Fabiano back again for my weekly video update. Thanks for taking some time to watch this video today. Of course, Monday is Labor Day, the traditional ending of the summer season. I hope you're looking forward to a great weekend. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful weekend and this last little bit of the summer season. Labor Day is an interesting holiday because it's a relatively recent holiday. It began at the end of the 19th century, the very end of the 19th century, with the rise of the labor movement in the United States and labor unions and recognizing the value and contribution of the American worker. The church was one of very early voices calling for respect for workers. Pope Leo XIII in the 1890s, 1891, published an encyclical Rerum Novarum, which is to this day still considered to be a seminal moment in the labor movement, where the Holy Father was calling for respect and dignity and the rights of workers. But he also was very quick to say that man cannot be equated with work, with his labor. While work can be a sanctifying thing, we can use our efforts to sanctify us, to get us to heaven. We cannot be equated with the work that we do. We are so much more valuable and have such a greater dignity than just the work that we do. And it's a very valuable point, one that we see as time goes by, many people who equate their dignity with their work. That's why often folks who are retired seem to have a hard time. You know, if I'm not working anymore, what's my place? What's my point? And the church is consistently telling us that as human beings, we do not equal the work that we do, and that there's always work to be done. There's work to be done for salvation. There's work to be done for our brothers and sisters. There's all sorts of labor to be done, not necessarily what we would traditionally think of as work. And Pope John Paul II frequently picked up this theme, and in our modern era, it's certainly an important theme as well, as our work is somewhat less defined. It's become part of our everyday lives. We bring it home with us on our phones, and it's constantly there. Learning now to separate ourselves from that work and to feed our humanity in other ways. So those are some thoughts about Labor Day and the origins of that holiday, but also how important the theme of labor is within our church. And our church really has been on the forefront of this movement, and also protecting and calling for the dignity of all human labor. I have a request to make this week. We really would like to begin our children's liturgy of the word again at the 9 a.m. Mass. If you recall, that's where the young people from second grade and below leave the Mass, go off into the chapel where they hear the liturgy of the word presented to them at an age-appropriate level. And they may do some craft or some other way to bring that lesson of the day home to them. And we need some volunteers to make that happen. So we have a coordinator. Her name is Liz Pennington, and her contact information is in today's bulletin, which you can access through the email that I sent you today. So if you like to work with kids, and maybe you're a teacher yourself, and you could spare some time to prepare a very brief lesson. We have resources available. You don't have to create this out of nothing. We give you lots of things to use and supplies and all those sorts of things. If we got at least four people volunteering, you think about you'd only have to be once a month. So if there's even more than that, it would be less than once a month. We also need some teens to help. To help with the young people during that time. So if you feel the Lord calling you to do that and you're willing to volunteer, contact Liz, and her contact information is in today's bulletin. Don't forget our parish picnic coming up in a few weeks, September 19th. Let's hope the weather's this beautiful on September 19th, and we're really looking forward to that and spending some time together. We have lots of things starting up in the next few weeks, which I have been talking about for a while. Alpha and Symbolon and Mark's Men and Walking with Purpose and all of that and more is you can find out information about in today's bulletin. So let's really think about what might be one thing that we can do for our faith in the fall season. What's one thing to grow our faith, to step out in faith, and maybe one of these offerings is your opportunity. We're also offering this year our 300 Club. If you recall, we did that last year in the fall season leading up to the Oktoberfest. So we're going to be doing that again this year. The 300 Club is $25 a ticket, and your chance to win, I believe the first prize is $1,000, and there are 2 second place prizes of $500 apiece. So if you'd like a ticket, you can do that through Faith Direct. I will put a link to our Faith Direct page in right below this video in my email. And then if you don't do online stuff, you can always call the parish office and we can get you a ticket. So thanks everyone for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, a great Labor Day, and God bless you, and I look forward to seeing you in church. Bye-bye.